Welcome, students. Today we're going to make a review of all the contents that we studied on the second part of the first quarter. The first vocabulary was about jobs and occupations. This is the objective of the class, and these are the words that we studied: doctor, postman, pilot, waiter, waitress, hairdresser, plumber, nurse, policeman, farmer, firefighter, teacher, bus driver, chef or cooker, carpenter, secretary, veterinarian or vet, DJ, engineer, journalist, car mechanic, principal, salesperson, web designer, architect, lawyer, janitor, cashier. We studied as the grammar part the present continuous. And we said that the present continuous is used to talk about actions happening now, at the moment. For example, Alice is riding her bike. And what is the form, the structure in a sentence for present continuous? We're going to write the verb to be in its present simple form, and the main verb ending in ing. For example, this is the subject. Mark and his brother, the verb to be are, the main verb plus the ing form, and football. Mark and his brother are playing football. And this is the structure for the present continuous in affirmative statements, sentences, and in the negative statements. To make questions, we're going to begin using the verb to be first, and then we're going to write the pronoun or the subject followed by the main verb ending in ing. These are the short answers, yes, no answers. We also studied the simple present. This is the third topic. Simple present. We said that the simple present is used to talk about habits, a hobby, a daily event, or something that often happens. Examples: I play soccer. Maybe you can do that every day. The school opens every morning at 7 a.m. He always forgets her bag. Every 12 months, the earth circles the sun. But there are some rules, grammar rules for the simple present. When we talk about the simple present in the third person or in singular, like in he, she, it, the verb must finish in S. Okay? The verb must finish in S. For example, I leave. But if I turn this sentence to the third person, he, she, it, it's going to finish with S. He, she, it leaves. I sing. She, he, it sings. The second grammar rule. If the verbs finish in O, double S, SH, CH, X, for the third person or singular pronouns or subjects, we are going to add ES. Si el verbo termina en cualquiera de estas y estoy hablando en tercera persona, le voy a agregar ES. I go, he, she, it goes. I kiss, he, she, it kisses. And there are some other examples. If the verb finishes in Y, but before the Y is a consonant, we're going to take out the Y and we're going to add I. Si el verbo termina en Y, pero antes hay vocal, quito la Y, la cambio por I latina y le agrego IS. But if the verb finishes in Y and before the Y is a vowel, I am only going to add S. Si el verbo termina en Y, pero antes hay vocal, solamente le agrego S. Estas reglas aplican solamente si estamos hablando de la tercera persona o en singular. To make sentences in negative form in the simple present, we're going to make use of the auxiliaries don't or doesn't. Vamos a usar don't en primera persona o en plurales y vamos a usar doesn't en tercera persona y en singulares. We're going to use don't for first person in plural form of the subject, and we're going to use doesn't for singular and third person. To make questions, I am going to start with do or does, the subject, and the verb. I am going to use do for first person or plural subjects, and I am going to use does for third person and singular nouns. These are the structure of the sentences: positive or affirmative statements, negative sentences, interrogative sentences. And this is the way it has to be. Affirmative statements in all the grammar persons, negative and interrogative. We also studied the determiners some and any. But how are we going to use them? We said because we can use them both in plural countable and uncountable nouns. So how to use them? We're going to use some in positive sentences. The children have some sentences. And we are going to use any in negative sentences and in questions. For example, he doesn't need any stamps. Do you have any friends in Chicago? We also studied another vocabulary about food. The objective of this is that you can be available to work in food vocabulary and use it in your daily days life. Avocado, garlic, artichoke, celery, eggplant, broccoli, pumpkin, onion, cabbage, cauliflower, mushrooms, asparagus, peas, lettuce, corn, potato, cucumber, carrot, tomato, radish, beet, pepper, parsley, pepper, we're going to study the group of meat: sausage, pork, bacon, chicken, chicken breast, chicken wings, ribs, drumsticks, steak, minced pork, ham and turkey, liver, chops, we're going to learn the group of sea, the seafood: crab, fish, lobster, shrimp, We're going to learn the grains: rice, beans, bread, flour, sugar, salt, milk, butter. Okay, students, so this is a very, very brief review of what we studied on the second part of the first quarter. If you need some other explanation, please let me know.